This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cardinals will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies' offense will get first crack at it today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Handoff from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Ready to fire from the pistol. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Hansen. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking for space, it's Edwards. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looking to pass, it's Fagnano. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Bell. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something that you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Give to the running back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UConn.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Ball State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't.
There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Might as well stick with him. Got room at the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man, it's Kelly. Grabbed over the middle, it's Webster. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Cardinals are flying down the field.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Finds his man. It's Presley.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Inside the 25. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Got his man on the right. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Got it behind the line. It's Webster. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. Trying to surge it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. The UConn offense goes back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Spagnano. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Punt is in the air. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Going to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. Snagged in the middle, it's Parker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Gives it to the back on the draw. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UAB answered the bell away from Protective Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Blazers knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. With the catch, it's Presley. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Weatherly. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. On the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Scanning the field, it's Fagnano. Grabbed in the middle, it's Edwards. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. snap it from the 26 on first down. The give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
First down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defender. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a man. It's Presley. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I've never met an offensive player who said, no, we don't want to go for it on 4th and 1. 4th and 1 is a great situation for the offense. You got to get 1 yard. You practice it all the time. You got to be physical. Go out and get it. They did a good job going out and getting that 1 yard.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident, not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far every time.
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Ball State 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UConn going back to work on offense. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. They'll ride the hot hand. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. He tries to take the top off. Brings it down on the right side. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Makes the grab. It's Bell. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now, he is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Kelly. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Offside defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
That's caught. It's Presley. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Bell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Looking for a crease, it's Edwards. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Here comes the Heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
UConn will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll do it himself. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
2nd down coming up.
Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives in between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on!
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. To the air, it's Kelly. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. UConn going back to work on offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 7 over Washington.
Off-play action on 1st down.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got it in the middle. It's Presley. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Touchdown, Ball State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UConn offense goes back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No.
There he goes. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The running back has it. Sweet cut there. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. This UConn offense really has it going. Gonna run it. It's Edwards.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Fagnano. Under fire. Lets it fly. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Grabbed over the middle at Simmons. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They'll try the run. Jukes his way for more. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Parker. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Huskies! Great job by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they did tack on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. Turning it on. Touchdown, Ball State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Number 3.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that.
21.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UConn going back to work on offense. On the ground, it's Edwards. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. It's a draw. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UConn will have to punt it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Grabbed in the middle. It's Presley. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Kelly. Makes the grab. It's Weatherly. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Presley. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Webster. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cards fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. To the air. It's Fagnano. Puts it out of the air. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Hansen. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Huskies are on the move. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Nowhere to go, the ball's loose. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Fagnano. Got his man out of the backfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They're trying to eat up some clock here. Ninth play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UConn.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
48, Ball State 24.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. From the gun, running back gets to give. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Brings it in down the left side. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. It's caught downfield. He's brought down the 1. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Sweet cut there. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Is on for the extra point.
And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running back searching for a hole. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. That's reeled in, it's Bell. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Power football with the run. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The kick is on its way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the grab.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. But close to the marker, it's Presley. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Tackle is made at the 42-yard line. That's a first down for the
Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Sprinting away. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Back to throw, it's Kelly. He's got him in the flat. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ashley. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Going for 6. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Splits the uprights. Good. Had to settle for the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? They'll run the counter. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground with the running back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's loose. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
Here's the handoff. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 10. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Cardinals had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. And here they come, almost all the way back.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 10 over Washington. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the productive 1st down play and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.